What you found already, Rick? I've only been here 10 minutes.
Right, it took me about
the invoice.
It took me about 5 seconds.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
God. Oh,
If you don't know what that is all cavity wall insulation with bits of concrete in there. So that pipe is very obviously redundant under this property, but our problem is, the rat problem is in that property.
Sure.
I mean, it could be a case that they're getting out of here underneath the floor and getting into next door, but I think that is quite unlikely. There's a built over manhole there and there's pipes that are not there anymore.
Well, our client actually said that they'd seen the occasional rat come from around there somewhere, and I think I know how they're getting there, because you've got this drain here, which is a lovely food source. Look, got all that grain and sweet corn and everything in there, and there's a rat hole going along the top of there.
Oh my God, come and look at
Going
this.
that way, and what you found some more.
I've just gone further up this pipe here where we've already found there's a pipe going underneath this wall and there's just loft insulation in there. I don't know if you can make out all those scratch marks.
Yeah.
Obviously there's something up there of some interest for the rats, otherwise they wouldn't be going up there. So we'll carry on.
One other thing that I discovered as well, Rick, was I noticed these, we see these on a lot of jobs, and the truth is you're not going to stop the rat problem because this has all been chewed through from the rats. Right, but then lo and behold, if I take that,
I mean, how many times
and we
have we
look
shown
inside
people?
here, inside that bit there, there's supposed to be a rubber bung basically going in there, and that's not there, so the rats can come out into here. This hasn't been fitted properly by the looks of things, and they can probably get out of there and underneath here as well. So these, just do the job right, because this ain't going to solve the problem.
All that's doing is trapping.
Start keeping them like under there, isn't it?
All that's doing is trapping the rats in the gully pot, which it doesn't really fix anything, does it?
Right, we'll
carry on going
get
up
on
here.
going and see what we
so
find.
far I think that is a secondary problem, because if we go up there, that's an internal soil stack, it must be, but then there's no tissue there. But we'll keep going. Oh God, what's that? Oh,
I've got a good picture of it from here, what you're seeing. That's great.
That's appalling.
Yeah, this is some bad plumbing work, isn't it?
Yeah, there's all poo up there. That is another redundant pipe. I can't believe it. I've literally been in this manhole, I'm not even joking, less than 15 minutes. Look at all this now. What's going to happen is, that looks like it's still in use, and the only reason I think it is because the rubbish is behind it, so the water that flows around here is washing that away slowly. So that pipe up there must be completely redundant. We're going to try and get up it. Yeah, look, there's cobwebs. Look at these forage flies. These are a telltale sign that stagnating shit is being kept up there.
Because that's what forage flies live on, basically.
Yeah, so if we're coming back, look, there's a cobweb in there, which would suggest that a rat hasn't been up there, but at the same time, that cobweb could have been done this morning. And we'll look at all the scratching on that again. What does this go to? Flipping heck, it's just open.
Is it just open?
Oh, I know what that is. It's that there. I saw it earlier. I'm going to show you.
Like a rodding eye.
Yeah, but what we can do is actually, go down.
Let's go and see what that relates to then.
This.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh,
there's the camera.
There's the camera.
I've got quite good at guessing what things are.
Can they get out of there?
Oh, I thought that was a big gaping hole there. No, so miraculously they're going up there just to...
Maybe they're pulling the shit up there and having a nice meal.
This is supposed to have a weight on the bottom of that to keep it down.
Hold it down.
Anyway.
Yeah. Typical London building standards.
So far, one redundant pipe here, another redundant pipe there. So there's 2 issues so far. And let's keep going and see what more we can find, because it's obviously not going to just be that, is it?
No. No.
Well,
this is the thing, you can't just stop when you first... We've literally been up one pipe, haven't we?
One pipe, yeah, the first pipe I went up.
Okay, right, I'm going to cut this here and we'll see you in a moment. As we were just discussing that, I've put the camera up from the manhole area, and it's this little pipe here that's kind of hidden away, and that goes up there, into there, and as you can see, this is like a rat's eye view, straight to the outside world up there. And if there's any problems here, they can get round there as well, I think. We'll need to take that out of the equation and that out of the equation. How are we going to do it? How many videos have you watched? And if you've watched loads of our videos, by the way, one thing that we've noticed is it's only 15%, I think, of our viewers are actual subscribers. And we know you love our videos because you keep on watching our videos. So why not just give us a little subscribe. It would really help us, because we're kind of in a battle with the algorithm at the moment, like everyone on YouTube, and we want to keep on doing this kind of quality long form video so we can help you solve your rat problems. So give us a little subscribe. But anyway, so that's that problem, and you'll know that the way to fix this is a 4-inch flap in there and a 4-inch flap in there. And what kind of flap would you use? You would use the Pest Interceptors Rat Flap. Why? Because we are the only people who come with a money back lifetime guarantee when we solve your rat problems. So if you're not ready to do it yourself with the DIY thing, well, maybe you need a rat-free lifetime guarantee. There'll be a link in the description. But anyway, back on with this.
So we need to go downstream now to where this extension is.
We've already now, I think we've been here for about probably 3/4 of an hour or something like that. And we think we've found a redundant pipe. So this pipe here, you can see there's all this pooey, gravelly stuff in the bottom of it, and that shouldn't really be there, should it?
That's this pipe.
Especially as it's that we think is connected to the old manhole that someone hasn't capped off properly. It's just still there underneath the building, and nothing's coming out of this. Everything's coming out of the pipe before it. So yeah, that's definitely redundant, or it's going to that manhole, and the client did say to us that nothing had been capped off, so basically they just left the manhole. Come on, builders of Ilford. In fact, I love you, because I reckon 50% of the jobs in London are in Ilford,
they're always in Ilford. It's quite weird.
St Albans is another
St Albans
place
and
as well.
Ilford as the hot spots, and Yorkshire.
Yeah.
But that, so far, this probably makes no sense, but that pipe is that one there. Everything has been flushed, everything has been tested, and nothing comes out of that pipe, and there's poo in there.
I'm going to carry on going down this a bit, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go and check that one over there out.
Yeah.
A little mystery
That manhole is this one here. We're going to go down that and see what it goes into. Because the other drainage technician said, oh, there's a rock there.
A bit of rubble and rock there. Just trying to get past that joint.
Yeah, so that rock has obviously fell out. There you go.
My pass?
Yeah.
Cool. And if you want one of these nice robust cameras that we use, because believe me, we've checked them all out over the years, different ones and loads of different problems. We're now supplying these, and there'll be a link if you're watching on mobile right here. Because if you want a camera, use one that other people have used, not just some salesman's trying to sell you. Because honestly, we've bought cameras from China, we've bought cameras from England, you name it, we've tried it. We even tried a German company, and the truth is,
for what they were so expensive.
Racked off, as we say in the Black Country.
Wohler, wasn't it? A German company.
Oh yeah.
They were great. The cameras had a great, fantastic idea, but there were so many different things wrong with it that it wasn't worth it.
No, there's another.
It was like 14 grand or something crazy, wasn't it?
Right. And there's another manhole, look. So you've got a pipe coming in, and there's a manhole coming up.
Maybe keep going through it.
I'll see if I can get to that, and then pull back, and we'll go around the neighbours. And it's very important, if you're getting surveys done to get rid of your rats, that you look at all the neighbours.
And please bear in mind, a survey to see if you've got roots in your pipe or a blocked pipe is a totally different kettle of fish to a person coming out trying to discover where the rats are getting out of your sewage pipes. Right, we're in that manhole. Let's go and find that manhole.
Find the manhole, and then
we've surveyed all of this, and that's that house there. And there was only one pipe, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Coming across, and then the manhole was there. So I'll draw that on, and we'll go and check that out. Just trying to get this up. The floor sounds awfully hollow. There's this weird thing here. There's a manhole there. But the other thing that stood out...
When I see things like this, and it's all been filled in, these are probably holes, and someone's trying to fill them in, trying to stop the rats. In fact,
then you've got that
there's
there.
Some more evidence.
This mesh is just a climbing frame. You can see where people have been trying to seal that up.
Bloody hell. Yeah, there's our camera head.
Is that what we're after? Perfect.
Loads of flies in there.
So I would imagine that manhole there comes across here, and it's that pipe right there.
Okay, so we're in this little cute manhole next door, and we've gone down that way, and this is the built over manhole that we've discovered. Look, well, our client knew it was there, but it doesn't look great in there, does it?
Yeah, you can see where the rats have been chewing.
I can see the roof of it.
You can see where the rats have been eating the poo.
Oh Christ, yeah. Should we have a little close up? Bits of something that they've been chewing up there. I don't even know that I want to go through that, to be honest.
If we put the hose on, maybe just go in there, we might see something else that's a bit untoward. And that's going left, isn't it? That pipe there has got to be the redundant one. Did you just see that? That there, look. That pipe, can you see it?
Yeah,
that's actually a pipe that's coming in.
It's got similar looking stuff in it. But
so that should go left, yeah, perfect. And then that should drop into this pipe there.
Into the main sewer.
I've got a feeling that's going to get stuck.
Oh, God.
Oh, I wish I put the head on loose now.
Fuck.
I had a feeling that was going to happen as soon as I saw it struggle to go through. Anyway, while we
work out how to get the camera back, we'll work that out. And we're still going to go back up this way yet.
So annoyingly, our camera's got stuck, so we need to push it all the way down to the next available manhole, unscrew the skate, and then do all of this again.
This is the 30-metre model, so if you're buying one, this is the only model we sell. And sometimes you need 30 metres. In fact, we have a big camera, that's 100 metres on that one, but
I think it's 120 metres.
Yeah, it's very rare you need that kind of distance, but we have had to use it a few times.
The longest distance we've had to go is about 50 metres. Anyway, this is a bit boring now, so we'll go and sort that out and we'll be back with you.
How are the Pest Interceptors going to solve all this problem here without digging up this entire house and redoing everything? We've got a 6-inch pipe there, we've got a 4-inch pipe there and a 4-inch pipe there, right? So 4-inch pipe, 4-inch pipe, and a 6-inch pipe going out that way. Now, it depends on what you want to do. Because we give a lifetime guarantee, we need to do things absolutely to the nth degree. Ricky's going to be fitting Pest Interceptors 6-inch flap, but then to give us extra protection, we're going to have a 4-inch in there and a 4-inch in the other side as well. And the reason for that is if a big jobby comes down the toilet and it gets stuck underneath the flap, the rats can get past it for that short period of time. But if you've got 2 flaps in the way, the chance of both of them being jammed open by a jobby is pretty few and far between. So that's why we'll be fitting 3 flaps in here, and there's a link for those in the description as always. Right, while you get those in there, Ricky, I'm going to go and change the head on the camera so we can get the camera back out of the shitty sewer. So we're back to where we were a minute ago at one of the neighbours' houses, and this is a great example of don't take anything for granted. Saw this manhole here, we've got 2 manholes there, we know the main sewer's running down there, but if we hadn't have bothered to check in here, what we wouldn't have realised was this is a completely different system, and that system, the main system of the houses, runs at the backs of the houses.
Yeah, this all runs down here, and this starts from here and goes that way.
From here and goes this way, but when we've put our camera up there, we know, I don't know, you'll be able to see that.
Oh, we can probably tell them that up here it tees off to the right, and there's a pipe here that's just full of soil.
There, you can just about make it out to the right hand side there.
So
I can't tell whether it's a pipe or just a collapse.
Would be to the left, so it's over this way, which is where that extension is again.
So what we're going to do here to fix this problem, 4-inch rat flap in there, and that's it. And this is supposed to be the surface water, so the fresh water, but the truth is, like a lot of places down in London and some other big cities, people don't tend to
abide by the rules.
Abide by the rules, yeah. And someone's plumbed sinks and all sorts into this. There's no point in doing half a job or quarter of a job or a 10% job. You've got to do 110% like we do. If you're dealing with rats that keep on returning, this is the only way you're ever going to solve the problem. The rats do not come from outside. I don't care what your pest controller's told you. They'll be going around your house. This is how it works, and they come out and they'll look around. They'll go, oh, there's a little hole here. We'll fill that up. Rats can get through a 13mm hole. All true, but the truth is, if you've got rats that are inside your house, literally the chance of it being rats living under someone's shed and coming in through a hole in your wall is like 1,000,000 to 1. Well, 99% of the time, I'm right.
And just to put it into perspective, that pipe comes up here and then it tees off that way, like I was just mentioning. And you'd probably think, oh no, there's nothing wrong with that. But look, it's all concrete. We had a job just like this. You've probably seen that video before where there was redundant pipes. Oh, it was Ilford as well, yeah. It literally looks identical to where we stood right now. And that pipe is somewhere here. Now, the truth is that's probably just open under the concrete floor. Now, the building's only there, so it's just a matter of time before they tunnel and get underneath it.
And here you go then. This is how, in theory, how easy it is. So we've got the flow on the top,
Let's
so the water can come out that way.
let's clear out that a little bit. The flow on this is atrocious. The water goes back uphill, then goes that way.
And it's just a case of getting the flap in.
I was going to say, I would have stuck it in that one.
Well, there's no problems on that one.
Oh yeah, true, that's right, yeah.
And that's it. That's it, done. Now the rats, if there was any nesting underneath this concrete slab, they need to go out there, go down into the main sewer, eat some poo, and then come back up here, and they'll go through the flap. When they return, they can't get back out. It's as simple as that, guys.
So all we've got left to do now, believe it or not, is
these, isn't it?
we need to check that pipe, which this is why you have to have a camera, because when I got here, I thought that that pipe was connected to that manhole and it flowed this way. It doesn't, it's flowing completely the opposite way. So that must, I'm going to take a guess that it goes to that soil stack. Then we've got this that's been added on, which goes to this garage, which is a bit weird, so I don't know what's going on there. And then it goes down here, and then we've got some more bodgery where people just keep adding on, adding on, adding on. So we've got another thing there, which looks like nothing goes down it. Another one there, and that one. Once we've checked those three and the two in there, and then we just check from here to there, we are actually all done here. We found 5 problems so far.
Which is good, because it took us 5 hours to get here from Birmingham this morning on a Monday morning.
Yeah, we was up at 5 o'clock this morning, didn't get here till 11.
Do you think there's too many people in our country? I do. I really do. Because I remember when I was Ricky's age. Ricky, what are you, 28 now?
28, yeah.
I'm 50, so we're 25 years difference. And the difference on the roads now to 25 years ago when I used to have a removals business, it's unbelievable. It's like Sundays. It's no different to a Monday, is it? It's just too many people for our road system. Right, let's get on in here.
I've checked out all the pipes down here. There is one pipe up there that looks to be an issue. It's full of gravel and bits of insulation. So far, redundant pipe, redundant pipe, redundant pipe, redundant pipe, and redundant pipe. So that's 5 redundant pipes, and that carries on its way down that way. This stuff here is that which goes onto the main run there. So we're just going to show this to our customer, and he will be rat free for life.